Hello everyone, it's your girl Billie Jane here with PCAL Financial Group, Partnership in Creating a Legacy. I love to help families create a knowledge legacy using the gift of education and our ESPs. I'm also really passionate about helping families to protect their legacies using insurance. And finally, I love to help businesses and organizations fund their legacies with grants and grant writing. Now, what day of the week is it today? Well, we have another edition of Tip Tuesday, and I'm thrilled to be here with another tip of the week. This week, we're going to chat about gift of education and creating that knowledge legacy with our ESPs. You know, I got a lot of families that are like, Billie Jane, there's so many options out there. Help me decide which is the best option for me. You know what? I get it. The options are endless. You can go to the bank for an RESP. You can go to insurance companies. You can go to a financial advisor. You can go to RESP companies. So there are quite a few choices, but you have to decide what makes sense for you and your family and your goals. Okay. But as you try to make that decision, I'm happy to share a few tips that you can keep in mind, okay? First thing, consider the performance of your investment. How well has it done? And when you look at the performance, don't look at last year's, like the 1-year return or year to date. You want to look over the long haul. How has this investment weathered the test of time? So consider a 10-year return when you establish, how this particular investment is performing. Now, the thing is, remember, historical returns are no guarantee of future results. However, it does give us some information, okay? The other thing to consider is the risk. How much risk do you have to bear for that return? Some investments come with high risk, meaning there's lots of fluctuation and uncertainty in the value of this investment. Sometimes it may be really high, other times it could be low. We have no clue, but some families want to take the risk because they are excited to possibly get some really high returns. Other families, not comfortable with that, rather put their money under the mattress and know that whatever they have is going to be there. Depends entirely on you and your own risk tolerance, but you want to keep that in mind. The other thing to consider is cost. People don't like to talk cost, okay? But a cost is part of everything. It's a fact of life. Otherwise, somebody's not eating. So if somebody's telling you that this investment has no cost, you got to question that, okay? There are different types of costs. There are upfront costs. We've got back-end costs or deferred sales charges. We also have, if you've pooled your money with other people in something like a fund, then you've got a management expense ratio. And all of these costs do erode the value of your plan because, you've got to take some of your money to pay these costs. So it's important to understand the costs and, how comfortable you are with those costs. Get the balance that makes sense for you, okay? So make sure you understand that. The other thing to consider is flexibility, okay? Some families want lots of flexibility. They want to start, stop, change course, whatever. They need the flexibility in their investment. Other families, they're like, I need a bit of restriction. I need to be held to the fire to make sure I stay the course. Consider it like going to the gym, right? Some people can go to the gym on their own. They're self-disciplined. They're there every day of the week and they can get their workout on and they hit their health goals. Other families or other people need a trainer, and a trainer will hold their feet to the fire and make sure that they get to the goal that they wanted to get to. So it really depends on you. The other thing too is support. Think about how much support you're getting, okay? Some types of investments are what we call self-directed. So it's up to you. You manage it. You choose your investments. You monitor all that kind of stuff. Other investments offer more support. You can have a financial advisor. You can have an RESP company and their sales reps will provide some of the support. That makes sense for some families. So it's entirely up to you what makes sense. But keep those things in mind, okay? So I hope these tips really helped you to assess, this landscape of options for you. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach me. I'd be honored to help, okay? You can reach me on social media or you can reach me at billiejane@pcalfinancialgroup.ca and I'd love to help. So I hope these tips helped you and I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Bye.